Hey, welcome back to Boxing Conversation with Swaggy. Today I'm going to be talking about the fight between Rolando Romero and Devin the Dream Haney. Remember, Rolando Romero is the current 147-pound WBA world champion. That's the junior welterweight division. Rolly is the super champion of the division. And we should also remember that Devin Haney is the current WBO junior welterweight champion. As we all know, he just beat Brian Norman Jr. Rolly Romero, on the other hand, beat Ismael Barroso in a win which was considered to be controversial for the regular title, if I'm not mistaken. And then after beating Ryan Garcia, he got elevated to full world champion. And this fight is going to be very tricky to analyze, considering the fact that Rolly is a power puncher, bro. Rolly dropped Ryan. I thought Ryan was going to win that fight, Ryan Garcia. Rolly dropped Ryan with a left hook. Rolly has power in both hands, and we should remember that Rolly has a great resume. He fought the likes of Gervonta Davis, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Ryan Garcia, even Barroso himself, so Rolly has a great resume, Rolly has beaten a lot of great fighters, and Rolly is one of the most underestimated fighters in boxing, but yet he always brings heat to the table. He got stopped by Gervonta Davis and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, but we should remember that Tank once mentioned that Rolly is the most hardest punching opponent that he has ever faced in his career.
Was it Ryan or was it Rolly? Because they both.
I ain't gonna lie, Rolly has people be sleeping on Rolly because he been obviously. I don't know how to say it. Obviously. But yeah, if he don't got no chin now, so Rolly be getting caught. But Rolly can hit, bro.
So that should tell us everything we need to know. That speaks volumes. Rolly is heavy-handed. Devin Haney is a pure boxer. He has one of the great jabs in the sport of boxing. Haney is a pure boxer. He can stick and move. He also dropped Brian Norman Jr. in his last fight. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia were actually supposed to face off in a rematch, but only on one condition, which was Devin Haney had to win his respective fight against Ramirez, which he did on the Riyadh season card at Times Square. Devin Haney won, but then Ryan Garcia surprisingly lost on points to Rolly Romero, in a fight which was not even close. Rolly was just, neutralizing the whole fight, so we should not underestimate Rolly. However, from a boxing standpoint, I think Devin Haney is the better boxer than Rolly. Like I just mentioned, Devin Haney has a better jab, he has the better reflexes, better foot movement, better ring IQ. However, Rolly also has a great ring IQ. I just think his style is one-dimensional. He is tricky, he is awkward. I can't say Devin is awkward, but what I can say is that he knows his angles. He always throws at the right time. He always clinches. Devin is experienced. That's another factor that's going to play a big role in this fight. Devin has 34 fights now, I believe. He lost to Ryan, but it got turned to a no contest. I was going to say only one defeat, but I don't consider Devin undefeated, but yeah, he has won no contest in a fight which we know what happened in that fight. Steroids or no steroids, we know what happened. I don't wanna, but then yeah man, so I just think that even if Rolly beat Ryan and Devin lost to Ryan, I think Devin will still beat Rolly. Devin is gonna outbox Rolly, honestly. I think Devin is gonna outbox Rolly. I think Devin is the better mover. Devin is just sound fundamentally. He's the more fundamentally sound boxer, and I think that's going to be very careful. So there's no way that Rolly is even going to get openings in this fight. I'm sure that Devin knows what Rolly is going to bring to the table. Therefore, he is going to neutralize it. I'm not very certain if Rolly is going to be able to land his power shots. I just think that Rolly should invest to the body, because as the boxing saying goes, once you bang the body, the head falls. I don't know the proper quote or sentence or whatever, but yeah, boxers know it, boxing pugilists know it, and boxing fans and analysts know it, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, I just feel like Devin is gonna win this fight. He's not gonna allow Rolly to have any openings. I think it's gonna be a boring fight in Devin's favor. Devin is gonna play it safe, play it smart. Rolly is gonna be frustrated. I think that if Rolly would put pressure on Devin, invest to the body, keep his hands up, use his head movement, bobbing and weaving, he might stand a chance of hurting Devin. But based on how Rolly fights, yes, he is awkward, but I just think Devin is more skillful. So with that being said, I got Devin by unanimous decision. It's not going to be an exciting fight unless Rolly lands some bombs successfully on Devin. Then that's where things are going to get interesting. But for now, I got Devin Haney. Tell me what you think about the fight. Rolly is not a walkover. Under no circumstances is this fight going to be easy or a walk in the park for Devin, and he knows it. He knows it. So that's why I'm saying that the fight is not going to be as exciting. It's just going to be one-way traffic. It's going to be similar to Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. A fight that I want to see is Brian Norman versus Rolly. Now that would be very interesting. They both like punching. They don't like moving a lot. That would be interesting. But Devin versus Rolly is going to be one-way traffic, As you saw on Devin's fight against Brian Norman, it was one-way traffic. And Devin wasn't beating his ass, pause, but he was just outboxing him using his movement, lateral movement around the ring, and just playing it safe, playing it smart, and the knockdown was a bonus. But however, if the Devin who fought Jorge Linares shows up, then it's going to be very exciting. Devin is going to land more punches, because as of late, Devin's work rate has decreased ever since the Ryan Garcia fight. Yes, Devin Haney has came back, won a world title. He has beaten Jose Ramirez. He beat Brian Norman, but his work rate hasn't been the same. I'm not discrediting his, victories or his comebacks. He's still one of the best fighters in the world. But his work rate just hasn't been the same. His fights haven't been as exciting, if you know what I mean. From a boxing fan's, standpoint, we like action. Devin was once someone who would bring the action, even if he would win on points, but he would make the fight exciting, land telling punches. For instance, look at his fight against Regis Prograis. He even dropped Prograis, and apart from the knockdown, he was beating Prograis, which I don't think he did against Brian Norman. He was outboxing Brian Norman, hitting him one time and clinching. I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken, maybe I'm tripping. Just be respectful on the comments. As for Rolly versus Devin, I got Devin for sure. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Till the next one, shout out.
Southpaw, the most factual and funniest, hands down. Wouldn't mind if I upload. I wouldn't mind if you upload every second. All love, Southpaw TV. Thank you, Mr. Boxing Conversation with Swaggy. I like your channel too. You got a dope channel. I see your shit.
Box Conversation with Swaggy. What's up, family? Salute to South Africa.